11 to 1
Yeah,
on
11
a
to 1.
Saturday. You did get tickets.
Yeah,
There's a lot
like
of
80
tickets
or something
available,
left. Yeah, so it was one of the times that had more left, so we figured it might be a little less busy.
Lots of parking in here.
It's the Sandia Peak Tramway. That's gonna be us. Longest tramway in the U.S. We're excited
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
check it out. Yeah, we're in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're going up Sandia Peak.
It's like cold.
We're at fairly high
Just
altitude.
like really dry.
Yeah, we didn't really know, but we looked it up and we've seen Albuquerque is the highest metropolitan area in the U.S. So even higher than Denver. I was surprised. Like, and then we're gonna go up on this thing 10,000, a little over 10,000 feet. So should be cool. It's not scary. Are you scared, Weston?
This is just something from Poppy Playtime.
The Poppy Playtime.
Right here.
Got a sticker, Cardi? Can I see it? Can I see your sticker? Ooh, cool. Got tram stickers. Let's go.
Tram flight will be boarding from the upper lobby, center glass doors. They're approximately 5 minutes.
Okay, here it comes, guys.
I see it. Get off, Matt.
Slowing down.
It's so slow.
We are now boarding Sandia Peak Tram through the upper glass center doors.
Thank you. Let's go. Alright. We're gonna go to the front right here, bud. We'll stand up.
Guys, we're leaving Albuquerque right now, roughly at 6,500 feet. We're going to climb in 15 minutes up to 10,300 feet. Now, that's a pretty quick elevation gain, and your ears are going to probably pop. A lot of differences in where you guys are from. A lot of elevation differences. Now, you might already be feeling the effect of being at 6,500 feet. It's not going to get better at 10,300 feet. Simple ways, drink water. H2O adds the oxygen in your blood. I invite you to look outside the cabin right now. Take a look at the foliage you see in the rocks. Most of this mountain is made out of granite. That granite has something called feldspar in it. That's why it gives it that little pink look to it if you look at it. It's also where the name of the mountains come from. Sandia, in Spanish, means watermelon. And that's not just here in the Sandias that takes place. You go to the mountains south here, they're called the Manzanos. Mountains north of here are called the Sangre de Cristo. Manzano means apple in Spanish. Sangre de Cristo means the blood of Christ. So we're talking about the effect of that cold feldspar. Guys, we're coming up on tower number 1. Tower number 1 sits at an angle of about 13 degrees towards Albuquerque. That's an engineering issue. It has to do with the weight of the cables. If the tower was put straight up and down, the cables would pull it over. But we are going to have a little bit of swing and sway when we go over. It doesn't cost any more. Part of the ride. Right? We're going to go over this. Relax your knees. Get ready for a little swing and sway. And here we are at tower number 1. We'll slow down a little bit every time we come to a tower. Because if we didn't, we'd have a lot more swing and sway. But here's tower number 1. There's the sway. Here's the swing. See, like Folks, this tram is the 3rd longest aerial tram ride on the planet. But the one thing we do have that no one else has is we have the longest span from tower number 2. By the way, there are only 2 towers. When we get to tower number 2, we will cross it, and you will be in the longest suspended cable span on the planet. This thing is 2.7 miles long. From tower number 2 to the top is just a little under 1.5 miles. We will go over some pretty high places. Anybody here afraid of heights? Yep. We're going to find out. You haven't seen anything yet. Most of us somewhere in school learned about something called the Continental Divide. I want to show it to you. If you look behind us to the west, look at the horizon, you see Mount Taylor, it's about 90 miles away. That ridge that you see, our horizon right now, is the Continental Divide. Any water that falls on this side of the Continental Divide ends up in the Rio Grande, ends up in the Gulf of Mexico, ends up in the Atlantic Ocean. Any moisture that falls on the other side of that ridge ends up in the Pacific Ocean. So there you go. You've seen the Continental Divide.
Really high.
Oh, we're not really high yet.
Not yet.
Points of fact about the tram. The tram is, the construction started in 1964. Tower number 1 was built first. And I don't know if any of you guys up front noticed that there was a little trail around it that went up to it. That was actually a road in 1964 and 65, where they used that road to haul all the equipment and material up to build tower number 1. Now there is no road up to tower number 2. Everything was hauled up here by helicopter. And nowadays they could build that tower in the parking lot, and the helicopters are so powerful nowadays they can haul it all up here in one piece. But in 1964 it took 2,000 helicopter trips to haul all the equipment. We're slowing down to go over the tower, guys. When we get over the tower, we will enter the big span. You'll also see cabin number 1 coming at us. Welcome to the big span, guys. We're going to go over 3 big canyons. If you have any questions, feel free to ask again. You should see the other cable car coming at us. You can wave at the people when we get closer if you wish to. It looks like they're going fast. They're going the exact same speed we are. We're going 19 feet per second or 13 miles an hour. This thing is called a double jig-back reversible tram, which is a whole lot of fancy words to describe Grandma's old clothesline. I want you to think of a pulley on the top, a pulley on the bottom, a rope stretched between the two. You pull on one, the other one goes away. We're now in the highest point of our little adventure. We're just a smidge under 1,000 feet off the ground. There's a rock formation in front of us and to the left a little bit. It's called Eagle Boost Rock. Is a world-class destination for people that like to do rock climbing. The reason it's world-class is a free solo climb. What that means is you are in the wilderness right now. The tram was built in 64. This became a wilderness in the 90s to preserve it. So we got grandfathered in, but because that rock formation is in the wilderness, you're not allowed to use anything mechanical to climb it. Therefore, you cannot hammer things into the rock. You cannot attach rope to those things that you cannot hook in. So it's free solo. If you're climbing it, you're using your fingernails, your teeth, whatever you can to hold on. At this point, guys, I invite you to start keeping an eye out for the wildlife on this mountain. This canyon that we're going over right now has a spring-fed stream that runs the length of it. This is where we start to see the wildlife. I saw just up here to the left, about 30 minutes ago, I saw a little black bear and her cub. It was just right off here to the left, so keep your eye out, you'll see them. We have black bear, mule deer, white-tailed deer, mountain lions, bobcats. My understanding on the cabin right now, we have a scaredy cat. The other part of the mountain that's not made out of granite, we're going to pass this rock formation that's on our left, and I invite you to look up and to the left. If you look up at the top of the ridge, you're going to see layering. Do you see the different layers up there? That's all limestone. And if you start hiking around and studying that rock, you will actually find seashells in it. Now, I am not the smartest cowboy on the ranch, but my understanding, to have seashells, what do you got to have? Thank you. A big body of water. 1.2 billion years ago, the top of this mountain was the ocean floor. Guys, it's a nice warm day today up here. If you would have come up here last week, this exact same time, you would have stepped out of the cabin into 13 inches of snow.
Crazy.
It was cold up here last Saturday.
Yes, it was.
Understand that New Mexico is the 5th largest state in the Union. And when you're up here on top and you do a 360-degree look around, you're seeing approximately 14% of that state. That's a lot of acres.
See how different the trees are over here now?
See all over here, Aubrey?
Yeah, shut over.
Looks a little different up here,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
I ain't even seen
Remember that when you're up here, guys, drink water. If you have kids, make them drink water. Don't ask them. Make them. I promise you, not sodas, not that Dr. Pepper in your hands, sir. Make them drink water. And here's why. Because if they don't drink water, then what's going to happen is they're going to start to get lethargic. If you ever had a kid that has elevation sickness, it is a miserable thing to feel. They'll get a bad headache. Next thing you know, they're going to be vomiting on you. There's nothing you can do to stop it. The solution to it is just drink water. Guys, welcome to the top. This tram is going to run every 15 to 25 minutes all day long till 8 o'clock. Do not miss that 8 o'clock run because we let the bears out at 8:30. Okay, so we have a little bump here in just a second, guys. There it is. I warned you about it. We're going to have another one here when we get to the very top.
Oh no.
Right? So just relax. I'll try to give you a little 1, 2, 3 countdown, and then we'll have a little bump.
Hold on.
1, 2, 3. Oh, that was easy. Guys, oh, thank you, sir. Guys, we're not going to open that door across from me until we open this. This light goes off. That tells me the power's still on. Once the power's off, Leif will open the door. Once you get out, please hold on to that hat unless you want to pick it up in Amarillo tomorrow. I want to go back down. Let's
Put your hat
15
on
minutes.
for a sec. I can feel it's
windy.
gonna be
It's
windy.
gonna be
Do you want to put
windy.
your jacket on?
Hold on to each other. Hold on to these little ones.
Yeah, they might go flying, man. Well, guess what? We just went up, Aubrey. Look down.
Right here.
What? You're scared? That's where our hotel is down there. It's one of those. I don't know which one. These are the cables that came all the way up.
Yeah, that side was cool, but I feel like we could have got some cool clippy shots.
Yeah, so when we come down, we'll try to go like the
On that
right
side.
front corner. Yeah, that's where he said the wildlife could be too. So I know it feels like it's gonna go. So I seen you could ride up the tram, and you could
Maybe one day when you guys are older.
fly down.
Fly down?
No.
I don't think your daddy does.
I do. I've never done that before. But try it.
Maybe I'll hike.
We won't go too far. Cool. Snow. That one's kind of dirty. We'll try to find some fresher snow. Check out that UTV right there. It's got the snow tracks.
Oh, that's a scary one. That's the one.
So that side's a ski lift. That's the one you go open on. This is what
I know that.
Mama's nightmare here. I took her snowboarding for the first time.
Not on a separate bench than you.
Well, she wouldn't
I
go.
didn't know how to get on or off. No prep talk of how to get
So
on
I thought
or
she
off.
knew how to get on and
I
off.
don't know. I'm not a
And it was our turn to
person.
go, so I jumped on the first one, and she got lagged behind to the second one.
Didn't know how to get on.
Didn't know how to get off.
Or off. I fell terribly. I was yelled at. I laid all the way on the ground, and the lady was just like, "Get out of the way!" Traumatized.
I had to go back around to get her. Yeah. Yeah, look. We'll go running off the edge.
And she's like yelling at him.
So that's a trail. So trees.
So you were supposed to fly? Or no?
No, no. Just saying, winds are so strong, the trees bend sideways like that.
Oh.
I think they're just constant wind.
Like these long trees.
I know, 'cause they're like, you're supposed to start flagging. Get lost. I'm like, I didn't bring any flags.
I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going.
Now it feels hot in the sun.
Now it's warm, yeah. You see, it's all melted on this spot, gets a good amount of sun. Okay.
Together, don't go too far.
Don't go far. remember there are bears here. Just keep making noise. They'll be fine.
Making noise.
You'll scare them away before. You just don't want to startle them.
Surprise them. Bear surprise.
They might be very surprised.
They close to
Guys,
Papa.
there's another ice section up
I
ahead.
feel like this would be a pretty
Ooh, ice
epic
section.
viewpoint. Like,
Look
let's
at
maybe
It does say nature trail that way.
a little left and just see if we can get a
Just see if we can get a view from up here.
view. And then maybe we'll
Yeah, I don't know where
pause.
we're going here.
Mucky.
Mucky. It's so mucky.
Snow.
I smell. I see
I'm in the shade,
Yeah.
I feel like it's like
can
20
touch it.
degrees
Yeah.
colder. Weston.
Whoa, that's
Is
hard.
that hard? Let me see. Okay.
Do like a little view pointer.
Look, Will's pointing the way.
Going up to a little viewpoint on the trail we just started walking on over here. It's a little snowy. A little snowy, little muddy. Yeah, they say you can free solo. You can only free solo out here. You're not allowed to use any kind of other climbing equipment.
View here. We're not going down.
You're not allowed to use any climbing equipment.
Well, good thing we didn't bring any climbing equipment. We'll be
Ready
ready
to
to go
climb
free
down?
solo. All right,
Wait, we'd have to go free solo.
here we go. We got it. It's the law.
We're not guys. Just
Where's
going.
your-
We're
We're not clever
We're
there.
gonna ride the bus down.
I'm
What?
not going. Or chameleon jumping in your face.
Don't run, don't run, don't run. Don't run, you slip.
Yeah.
Oh, we tried to get Westy.
Oh, that's no. That's right. Oh, that's
Little
what they do
dirty.
at Muddy.
It's okay.
I got you. Especially with the just. Oh, hey, more snow up there. That is not snow.
This is.
You better not be throwing snowballs at me.
So yeah, you're completely shielded from the wind over here. It's nice.
It's kind of warm.
I know, yeah.
I like it.
You can go up to the edge over there 'cause it's windy.
If I use dirty snow.
It's a little slippery right here in the snowy, muddy zone.
This is solid snow I can walk on.
Nice job.
Surprise!
Ah! Oh! What? Okay, let's not get all muddy. We're going to the restaurant. Focus. We got this.
Not gonna lie.
Ha
Definitely get it. You're joking. Now what are you talking about?
I'm gonna get you the one from Aubrey's place. 1 second. There's 2 in there. Pick one.
Go. We got a lot of people on it. That is crazy. Epic. Woo, it's windy. So yeah, we're at Sandia Peak, 10,378 feet up.
Yeah, show the camera. Look at the Lego City.
The Lego City is where our hotel is. Somewhere, one of those is our hotel.
Yeah. You can go up here to turn the normal size human, or you can go down there to turn to Lego minifigure.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Everybody has to step out. It's about 5 to 10 minutes. Out there, like right the next time down. Have that.
It's gonna bump the sides, remember? Ooh, that's windy. Ooh, this is cool. There's the restaurant up
Air coming through right there, Wiz.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the side we wanted to see the first time.
Yeah.
This corner over here. Oh yeah, the ears.
It'll get pretty cold up here. Sometimes it can get up to like -30. Yeah, it's crazy.
Carter's not afraid of
How
heights.
the skiers do.
Doesn't look like it.
Does that
other side still have skiers sometimes?
Yeah, so they do, and you actually.
I'm scared of heights fast.
Yeah, you're fast. You're scared of going fast.
Yeah, I'm scared of going fast. A pie fast.
But on average, we're getting this on this mountain every year for some reason.
This is one of my ears is back to well, everything's a lot louder.
Yeah. Oh, careful. See any bears? See those earlier you saw bears. Look out there. See if you can see something.
I don't see any all I see is this rock. Big rocks. I see some ground parts, but I do see rocks. See rocks and ground parts.
Coming across Tower 2, slightly swing and swing, nothing too crazy.
Just keep off the tower, survivors. Look at this.
Yeah. Not even faster. Yeah, it has to be faster than that. Wow, this is such a cool. Except the Lady, let me try. Wow, we're relaxing way back down. Get ready to go.
This house is like they're camouflaged in there, huh? Desert houses.
They're all boxy.
They are very boxy
They're all
looking. Yeah.
boxy and very windowy, so it's just.
Get good views. Look at all those rocks. It's a rock mountain.
I think that's it right there.
Oh, I see little wires there.